Screw it. We'll keep going until the boys make it clear that they are here for some pro clubs, and if they don't, we'll just play career mode all night, which is fine by me. Which is fine by me. Let's march on. Let us march on and see if we can overcome that horrific start of 3 at the back. I can't believe it went that poorly. A couple players get scouted out. Preston. Let me quickly look at the squad hub. Jota with the 3 goals. Excuse me? Nunez had the 2. Totally missed him. Jota has been the better of the options. Muted. Hell of an idea. Hell of an idea. We'll leave Jota in against Preston North End. Jota gets the winner. Scandinavian countries only for the Dallas Stars. They do have a lot of Finns. They do. Much to sin for the wins. Pleasure. They do have a lot of Finns on the Dallas Stars. All right, Trent, you are once again a right back. Congratulations. Run 1 season with the Leafs. Blow up the entire team if you don't get out of the first round. I mean, why would I do that series when we can just watch that happen IRL in a couple of months? You know? Portsmouth. First team is still in there. Portsmouth. Fuck yeah, let's go. This formation's working out a hell of a lot better for us, isn't it? It's working out a hell of a lot better. All right, we got our final reports. First up from Brazil. Leonardo Lopez. Let's take a look at Alves again. We're going to hold off on Alves. We're going to keep that strong 500 value, 500k value. So Brazil wasn't too bad. We go back to France. Gaspard Marquez. He will be signed. Jérôme Lamy. I ended up going to Copenhagen. I can't seem to escape Copenhagen. And Besnard, I hope you're seeing Bruins going to losing streak. Did you not hear about how I talked to them on the Tookies Take podcast season previews? Yeah, no, I'm not expecting shit from the Bruins this year. Peter Wieding. Shout out to Jagoop. Another Indrik. Andreas, not that good. Jens Magi, not that good. Harma. SARS at 450. Estonia wasn't that bad, but it didn't quite deliver. Well, that's a lie. It probably delivered more than the other 2 countries. All right, let's see what we got. We need to put up the old Rafael for you guys to decide where we are scouting out next. We'll see where we go. Keyword will be next. There you go. Where are we going? What we doing? Where are we going? Let's move Alves. He goes up by a point. Let's move Pereira. He is a 59. So let's see. Peter Wieding, 5'8", left-footed, high medium work rates. He's got pace. He's got shooting. He can't really pass, but he also can't really defend. He's a left wing or a cam. If not a center forward. I'm not sure. Indrik, we've already moved over. Gaspard Marquez will stay a left wing. Alves is still looking like the best option. We'll leave people for the moment, but still haven't really released anybody. Haven't really released anybody. Rock your body. Backstreet's back, all right? Backstreet be back. All right, let's see where we're going. Location number 1 decided by Muted. He wins again. What is this newfound luck of yours, sir? I'm calling hacks. Muted wins. Popcorn chicken wins. We'll allow it. We're going to Chile. We're going to Chile. Let's see where Popcorn decides that we're going. Where are we heading? We're heading to China. China. And Endo Mills. Muted and Endo won at the same time. Definitely rigged. Definitely rigged. Endo. Albania. Of all places, Albania. I will allow it. There is no Albanian discrimination here. All right, Bradford City. Herd fam, what's going on? We're doing good. Doing pretty damn good. All right, first team is back in on the road. Bradford City. They have spent their last couple of seasons in the Prem, but we beat them. Luis Diaz and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Jota did get a red card, so Darwin Nunez will start the next game. It's not a huge deal. Stunning displays from Leo. Of course. Spent like $120 million on them. There better be some stunning displays. There better be. I can remember that. At this point, I think I can just hit Y to simulate training. I think we've hit all of our... I think we've hit all of our goals, you know? Of getting good grades in those drills. We'll be able to go through this a little bit faster. All right, Exeter. There will be no Jota. It will be Darwin Nunez up top. Roberto Firmino is back, and I love it. He will be on the bench. We're up into second. Well, that didn't take long. What do we have? 5? Have we won 7 in a row? Have we legitimately won 7 in a row? We beat Bradford. Jesus Christ, we have. We legit haven't, like, since switching from the 5 at the back, 5 draws in a row, we have not lost in the league, which means we're about to lose now, but I can accept that. Jota is still red carded for this one, obviously, but we take on Exeter. That's fucking hilarious that we haven't lost since. Again, we will lose right now to Exeter City, but Diaz and Wirtz make that 8 wins in a row. I mean, I expected us to be half decent after switching back to a 4 at the back formation. I didn't expect us to be this good. Especially with the 74 overall left back. But that's where we're at. Jota's going to want to play. And he will. Against Colchester. Colchester. We win again. Fabinho. And Florian Wirtz. Good with that. Very, very good with that. Carlisle. First team's pretty much good to go. Oh, will the streak continue? It's going to end sometime. But not today. Diaz. Raphael with 2. Not bad. Is that 9 wins in a row? In first place. Thanks to goal differential. Actually, no. It would. Oh, no, we're actually 2 points up. It wouldn't be goal differential. How the hell are we 2 points up? I get we've won 9 in a row, but Jesus, how has this happened? People were joking about getting relegated. Here we are. Here we are. All good, Nuge, all good. I'm still willing to switch, but it might just be like me, you, and Endo, which I'm okay with. But Chilson, Reaver, Monk, they all seem down for the count. Our first report from Chile. Rivas, not quite good enough. Ivan Vergara, also just a little bit off. So we'll hold off. Nothing from Chile yet. Out of China. Daewoo Do. Worth 3.1 million out of the case. Well, say hello to one of our two. Oh, shout out to Mantan. Wow. That is an unbelievable player. Albanians, Endrit Berisha. Close, but not quite. Kush Trim Lala. Worth 1 million. Kush Trim Lala. Nuge, I feel kind of the same way. Like, if people wanted to take a night off, cool, but I'm also down for clubs. The Terrio regen. Kush Trim Lala. There's also Tarek Lala, who is also going to be signed. The Albanians, though. Jesus. So Tarek Lala, 72 to 94 goalkeeper, 56 rated. There was Rutili, who was already there. Of course, as a center back. Volta. Alves. 68 overall, Daewoo Do. Holy shit. I mean, he's a cam by default. You could argue right wing. You could argue striker, center forward. His defense isn't that bad, though, so cam, outright center mid is probably the best way for Daewoo. Only take him 2 weeks to switch over to center mid. What a player. Gaspard Marquez is fine. He was Vieding from before. I think we were going to change him over to a left wing. Wow. Again, we're only allowed to sign 2 of them. Sandro Pajera at center mid. And then Kush Trim Lala, 82 to 94 potential already at 16 years old. High-low work rates. At 5'9". Jesus. Well, we just signed a really good left winger last year. We have a really good striker. We have multiple good strikers, but I'd probably just leave him at striker. Kush Trim Lala. Holy fuck. We're only allowed to sign 2 of these guys, too. That is an unbelievable academy at this stage. We take on a Barrow. Let's see what we can do. So, Nuge, I'll say, I don't know, let me know how you feel in 5 minutes. Let me know how you feel in 5 minutes about whether or not you want to play. And if you don't, I'll just stay here and it's cool. Will the streak continue against the Barrow? Yes, it will. Fabinho, Luis Diaz. I think that's 10? I think that's 10? 10 wins in a row? This is unreal. What a goddamn performance. Set of performances. I mean, getting rid of who we got rid of was tough. Diaz got player of the month. But we have rebounded perfectly. Hartlepool is next. We're on 22 points. We're on 38. We are 2 points clear of Arsenal. And 5 points clear of Tottenham for the all-important top 2 automatic promotion spots. Hartlepool is a win. Jota and Diaz. 11. Eat your heart out, Undertaker. So that's 11 wins in a row. 12 wins in a row, right? Because, yeah, it was 5 draws. 12 wins in a row. Undefeated through 17 matches. That's the key. The 3 at the back formation, we never lost, but we did draw 5 in a row. 12 straight wins at this stage. And a lot of players, of course, going out on international duty from a team of this caliber. That is outrageous. 12 in a row. That was our Kane at WrestleMania 20. Training. I always forget. Just hit Y. Just use the bed, idiot. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We are already midway through November. We come up against Port Vale. Ooh, Holland. Sideline for a month. Rough scenes. Our scouts. If we needed a better left back, apparently there's no such thing. Maybe because we hit all three at the same time. Let's, I was hoping they fixed the whole all three thing and it would just find anybody who fits the bill. We don't technically need a promising. We need a world-class left back. Otherwise, it's just worth staying with our young left back. Just to be honest, it's probably just worth staying with our young left back with how well we've played. Will Port Vale end the streak? No, they will not. Florian Wirtz, Luis Diaz, 3-1. We're not doing a great job in keeping clean sheets, though. Can a 16-year-old grow from 5'9"? I don't believe so, but they might have fixed that. Burton Albion. Will they be the ones? Are they the Mark Henry at WrestleMania 22? We just beat Randy Orton. Are they the Mark Henry to end this streak? No, they are not. Wirtz Nilsson gets his first goal, the left back. Wirtz again, Darwin, and a hat trick for Florian Wirtz. Whew. Oh my God, this team's unbelievable. We're coming for you, Batista. You can add AFC Richmond into the English League, yes. Not into the 5th league, there's only the 4 leagues. But you can substitute AFC Richmond for any other team you want. So you could technically, like, replace, sorry, Grimsby, but Grimsby. And, you know, you can put them in whatever tier you want, yeah. Which is pretty cool. I just knew a lot of people would be doing that out of the start. I think we'll end up using Ted Lasso and AFC Richmond when we come back to this game a little bit later on and do our Youth Academy run. I mean, come on, the Ted Lasso Youth Academy run, it makes all the sense in the world. Forest Green Rovers. Let's do this. I put them in MLS per Crash's suggestion. Will Forest Green end the streak? No, they will not. 2 goals for Rafael. Goal for Jude and a goal for Gomez. Lasso Youth Academy sounds fun. It's the only way to do a Youth Academy this year. When you get bored of NHL halfway through November. November! Someone's optimistic. See, this is what I was concerned about. I knew Darwin would be upset. Well, no, considering right now, we are like, what, 2-3 days away from NHL, and I have no excitement for it at all. The only feeling I have about it is like, oh yeah, people kind of want me to play it, don't they? That's where I'm at the moment. That's where I'm at. So this could be a really interesting year for me. Could also be an interesting year for Darwin Nunez, because I know he's upset about not playing, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Backseat editing. I mean, dude, roster editing is the only thing that I'm excited for, and how sad is that? You know? Let's see. You know, and in fairness, it's the thing I'm probably most passionate about in regards to NHL. I can pretty much only push for them to just be like, hire me. Make a position for me. Do it. Do it. Hire me. Do it. Hire me. Thank you. Chat versus chat. Why am I excited? I just don't think it's... I don't think it's that different. Like, Custom League is fun for the idea of flashback rosters, but if you're on PS4, you can't download Snipes flashback rosters, so what's the point? Like, modern day, I can be like, well, I made it a 3-2-1 point system. Isn't that cool? It doesn't change much. There's a lot more room for creativity with NBA, with FIFA, with Madden than there is with NHL at this point. Like, all the power in the world to people who can think of ideas for NHL franchise mode at this point, and I'm not saying this to be, like, egotistical. All the power to you if you can find ideas that I haven't done, that Tactics hasn't done, that Sin hasn't done. Like, there are just too many issues with the game itself where we needed big changes, big meaty features. Big meaty features bumping meat. That's what we needed. We needed big meaty features. And instead, we got, kind of like New just saying, Custom League is a quality of life thing. I can't sell quality of life in a thumbnail, you know? I can't do it. So it's just that's where we're at the moment. Like I was hoping to be more optimistic after taking the last month and a half of NHL 22 off to like recharge the batteries. I'm just not there right now. Like I want to be. I wish I was. Shout out to Hong Hu Fang. We'll sign you. Like I said, in franchise mode, if it was like this, that's always my go-to. In franchise mode for NHL, if I could play it like I could play FIFA, where I can say, I want to play in the Argentinian League and the trophies are accurate, the schedule, all that stuff, that would be sweet. That would be content. Let me play in the SHL. Let me sign when I'm playing as the New York Rangers. Let me scout and sign players in Sweden. Like if you combine FIFA career mode, like literally that's what NHL needs to be. The best of FIFA, the best of Madden, the best of NBA, hockey. I would never have to play another franchise mode in my life. Give me Madden's player development, FIFA's world building, and NBA's customization. NHL would have the best franchise mode of all time. You know? It would. Could do a custom league. Right. Well, New, that's what it is, right? Like, oh, they literally said it in the trailer, the idea that custom league goes hand in hand with roster sharing. The problem is that's not going to be available day one. You know? Like, it's going to take someone like Snipe and Score a little bit to properly set up his rosters, and even then, you got to be like me and have a Series X. Otherwise, you can't use it. So that's the issue, a Series S or a Series X. So it's just, yeah, we needed, and honestly, that was the title of my reaction video. How good's Dew gonna be? 69 rated, Jesus. How good's Vidding gonna be? Still a 60. That was the title of my reaction video to the game modes trailer for NHL 23. The title of the video is literally the right features at the wrong time. Custom League is a great addition. This wasn't the time to add Custom League. It wasn't. Will they let you promote top community rosters per generation? Let you download, set up templates, upload on for other players? I don't know. I can't say it with certainty. But yeah, I mean the laundry list of things. I went over quite a few in that video. Take on Wickham here. Just the laundry list of things that they honestly should have added and further fleshed out before adding Custom League is pretty expansive. Wickham does not end the streak. Dude, Fabinho is scoring goals like a motherfucker. God damn. As far as I know, AJ, like, yeah, there will be no cross-plat roster sharing. Unless something changed. But as far as I know, that is the case. The only thing they've mentioned in terms of cross-plat this year is gameplay related because of the small player pools. So, yeah. As far as I know, that is the case. I hope to be proven wrong. But they have said nothing publicly. And given that they've said nothing publicly, I don't know. At the same time, yeah, someone in my position does hear of things ahead of time. Leighton Orient ends the streak. Of all teams, Leighton Orient. I haven't heard anything. Like, again, like, I knew about roster sharing being added to the game 7 months in advance. Never said a word, of course. Teased you guys about it, because you wouldn't be able to, you know. So, of course, I'm going to joke about it. But it's not like I gave it away. But that was an unannounced change. So, maybe they discovered something with, you know, finalizing the feature, but they can do it for rosters too. That would help a lot. All right, Arsenal for the #1 spot in the league. Goodness, let's see what we got here. First team's still going to play. Gabriel Jesus. 2 losses in a row, and Jesus scored the only goal. Oof. All right. Well, 2 losses in a row is not what I had in mind with the streak ending. That is going to be cause for change. Jota will be out. Darwin will be in to give us a different look up top. If the NHL was like, hey, look at this cool roster from this guy for this franchise, I'd be down for that. I agree. Honestly, I mean, I'm hoping that they do a better job in the near future of actively promoting people. I mean, people have been calling for that, and I have, you know, at the very least, the suspicion they'll listen, because I think crossplay is a clear-cut sign that they're trying to win back some good favor, which they need to do. Like, let's be honest. Oof. 2 losses, then a draw. Not what I was looking for. We have been a very streaky team this season. You're not wrong. So yeah, any NHL franchise mode wise, those are all the veterans. I'm cool with losing. NHL franchise mode wise, I'm just not excited. I don't have that idea where I can just be like, oh, dude, NHL is going to come out. We're going to do this, and it's going to be fucking awesome. Like, Madden, I knew, like, the new free agent system and stuff, the Draft to Glory, that was going to be fun. With this, I wanted this inverted leagues idea. I'm having a hell of a lot of fun, even if this team has proven to be frustrating at times. Let's get Jota back up there. See if this team can start winning again. With NBA, we had eras to look forward to. Even though you guys have been kicking my ass. As you do. Gomez, Bellingham, we beat Gillingham. Love to see it. But, yeah, NHL-wise, there is just nothing there. I hope by the time the game comes around, I'll find something. But if you're asking, like, I don't know. It's been years of Nations United, Draft to Glories, and there just hasn't been enough added to help me sink my teeth into it. Like, I have an idea of probably where I'm going to go for this. Oh, shit, that center back is unsettled. I have an idea for where I'm probably going to go. I don't think it's the craziest thing I've ever seen, though. Like, I don't know, it could be interesting. We'll see. But just pivot to PGA. Might have to. All right, so this center back wanted out, but his potential has dropped. 6'6" center back would have been nice, but he's gone. Veding is gone as well. We got to aim higher than that. Indrik, I'm sorry. Pereira is out as well. So Lala still has that top potential, 83 to a 94. But you have Alves, who's a 62 at 15 years old. And you have Hong Hui Fang, nope, not him, Dewey Du at center mid, who's a guaranteed signing. I mean, bottom line is I have other games to play. But am I... You know, it's one of those things on Twitch, right? Like, hey, let's just speak honestly. I have the ability to be a chameleon that a lot of other people don't have. I can play Madden, NBA, FIFA, whatever, and do well. Because I'm known as a franchise mode guy, that niche is always there. While NHL is my home base, I personally don't feel like the game is set up for a franchise mode based content creator to have a ton of success. I don't. So I have the ability throughout the year to be a chameleon and have like very steady viewership and support, stuff like that, where someone like No Sleeves or Henrique or Thrash, they're going to fucking kill it once NHL is out. They can't wait because that's their huge time of year where they just get this fucking gigantic spike. I'm not saying that their numbers are abysmal or anything. They all do well for themselves and they deserve it. But for me, I'm at a steady line throughout the year. My peaks are more often with like Madden and NBA. My peaks might be higher for those games than they are for NHL. Even though in terms of NHL franchise mode stuff, I mean, we've been a constant in the community for a long time now. So it's a really, really weird spot to be in for this upcoming game. That's a hell of a win. Just a really weird spot to be in for this upcoming game where I'm just like, man, there is not enough meat on the bone for franchise mode right now. Like I said, if they... Like, the thing they could do to have me be the most interested is sink all those fucking resources in the franchise, or just let me edit rosters as a goddamn job, and at least then it's a 2-for-1, and I don't have to care about what franchise mode looks like after that, because the rosters are in better shape. Our final report out of Chile. I feel like we haven't really picked up any Chileans. Oscar Saez. Another thing, too, is your franchise mode isn't really ready until like January, February. That's true, too. That's true, too. Holy shit, another guy worth over $1 million. Love to see that. Yeah, I mean, you know, me saying like, hey, if I was the fucking roster guy, which, I mean, here's hoping, I'd at least be able to enjoy the game a little bit more at the start of the year. Instead of... Man, Chinese, holy shit. You know, I'd actually be able to capitalize on some of that early excitement and momentum out of the year, but instead I have to deal with EA's provided rosters, which I'm still not a fan of whatsoever. I think people can see as to why when they got into announcing the top players in the game and stuff like that for the start of the year. Let's take a look at the academy here. So, Walter, we're going to drop you. Ooh, Alves dropped from 80 to an 88. That's still very good for a 15-year-old, but we have to aim for a higher ceiling than that. We really do. I don't know what we're going to do here. I mean, I'd rather go for a 78 to a 94 than an 80 to an 88. And same with... Right now, it's the Lalas. Tarek and Kustrim. It's Tarek and Kustrim right now. The Lalas. Leading the way. We won't be able to sign the third Lala. But Tarek and Kustrim Lala, the Albanians, are looking pretty damn strong. As we are about at the midway point of the season, so now would be the time, gentlemen. If you want to play clubs, let's do it. 46 game season, 27 games in. We are 1 point clear of Arsenal, but importantly, 8 points up on Spurs. Again, top 2 teams automatically promoted up to the Premier League. We are a year behind schedule, but we're looking good. Now looks like the time that we might be able to make the most of this. The FA Cup. We will be playing Peterborough in the next round. One-time use for the code there, Wheels. But if you log in every day, that's how you get the big old character. Carabao Cup, I think we got knocked out of. We did. It's down to Wolves, Newport County, Norwich, and Spurs. So that's Spurs to lose. The UEFA Super Cup was won by PSG over Real Sociedad. The Europa Conference League. They're still not towards that next step. Same there. Champions League. Barcelona and the defending champions PSG. Roma and Bruges, Sociedad, Bayern Munich. Rangers and Madrid, Atleti, Sevilla and Ajax. At least Salah gets to play in the Champions League again. Leipzig and Inter, Salzburg, Real Madrid, Dortmund, Benfica. So the heavy hitters are starting to show up again. There's no more there's no more freaking Dinamo Zagrebs in the Champions League at this stage. Everything's starting to work its way back. So I guess we're going to be playing. So here, one more quick look at what's happening. League 2 at the moment, Leeds United and Leicester. Everton as well, because it is a top 3. If the season were to end today, they would be the ones to move up. The likes of Fulham, Middlesbrough, Bournemouth on the outs. Poor Grimsby right back to the basement. League 1, which we escaped last year. Brentford currently leading the league over Manchester United. You got Southampton, Wolves, Newcastle, Villa in the playoff spots. West Ham and Norwich on the outs. What the hell? Accrington, Cheltenham, Plymouth, and Crawley in the relegation spots. And in the Premier League, Chelsea and City at the top. Watford, though. Watford have been the big surprise in last year's winners, West Brom in 4th. Relegation spots right now: Doncaster, Crewe Alexandra, Newport County. The bottom 3. Leading league at the moment is Marseille, tied with PSG in points. The leaders of League 2, Amiens. See, the Bundesliga in Germany led by Leverkusen, 1 point over Leipzig. Dortmund and Bayern Munich are both there too. Look at Bielefeld over Wolfsburg. What the fuck's going on? League 2, Stuttgart, Frankfurt leading the charge to get back into the top flight. Third tier, Hertha Berlin, Freiburg, Mainz. Trying to battle out the teams that have gotten stuck down there. Serie A, led by Inter Milan. Over Juventus, who did in fact make it back to the top flight. Serie B, Sassuolo. Brescia. Man, Sassuolo almost bought Mo Salah. That would have helped them get out of that division. The Eredivisie, Feyenoord over Ajax. Poor Mo in second place. Come on, Mo. Portuguese League, led by Benfica. 3 points over Braga. And then in Spain, Barcelona, leading the 2 big Madrid clubs. Second tier, Sociedad, trying to get out of there. So there's still some craziness. Certainly, we are in a damn good spot. In January, the window is open. I don't know if we need anything, to be honest. We rebounded so incredibly well from those losses. I mean, running Nilsson as a left back, our starting left back, he's already up by 3 points this year. Also change Beck over to an outright left back. Like, we're looking damn good. Change Bradley over to a right back, outright right back. Outback Steakhouse. Bunny, take it easy, by the way. I think we're looking good. 14 goals for Luis Diaz leading the way. Fabinho has more goals than either of our strikers. The assist leader with 8, Florian Wirtz. He's been our main man. It's been a weird season, but we're looking good. We're feeling good. We still have the entire second half of the season to go, though, to get back to the Premier League.